I Googled best gifts to give my groomsmen. And the top answers that came up were for things like lighters, whiskey, and pocket knives, which I just need my groomsmen to stand up at an altar, not kill a rival gang leader.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with my baby. But when this thing's on. Espresso Podcast shot 407. I'm your girlfriend Benny, who looks like he just got a CD player installed in the back of his head. Whoops. I want to scratch it so bad. Hey, watch me on FBOY Island and FGIRL Island on HBO Max. Wait, like, why are you so awkward on that show? Like, I don't get it. It's because I'm that awkward all the time, babe. Okay. And tell your homies to join the Patreon for $5 a month. What do I get if I join? Like, I just don't get it. You get a live stream and a podcast every other week. Live stream at the end of every week, podcast every other week. Join, babe. $5 a month. What do you guys even talk about on the live stream? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Do you just think of like random names for stadiums for 45 minutes? Do you just think of stadium names like Honey Bunches of Oats Arena? Do you just think of stadium names like Warby Parker Fieldhouse? No, we don't do that. Why would we do that? Did you crown Michael Beasley the final boss of Weed Guys? No, I don't know. You're just going to have to find out, okay? $5 a month. Join, babe. Join. But why would we do that, honestly? That'd be so crazy if we did that. And get all your merch at benedictmerch.com. 50% all merch with code BALD, B-A-L-D, all caps at checkout. Feeling glonky. Benedict shirts. Who's buying this? We out here being we got everything. benedictmerch.com. We even got stickers. Slept on. A lot of orders this past week. Is there something I missed? Oh, God. And there's we got Indiana land with the state. I mean, we got everything on that site. Let's get into it. Espresso question of the week. What are you asking at the gates of heaven? You got one chance. You got one thing you can ask. You die? What'll it be, babe? Huh? One question. And it doesn't have to be deep. Why would it be? That's the thing I'm not worried about at all. I'm at the gates. There's a big line behind me. I'm with the homies. Bro, I'm just going off the hip. Guns blazing. Child, what would you like me to answer for you? Me? Low key, how come airdrop doesn't work a lot? That's the question you want to ask? Damn. Yeah. You want to know how your grandparents are doing, how your loved ones that have passed away are doing, how your dog is doing. Would you like to see him again? No, actually. Nah, I'm good. But why'd the Pistons pick Darko Milicic instead of Carmelo Anthony that one year? That, man. That's what I want to know. Why'd Circuit City go out of business? What happened to my toe? I want to know the real... What happened to my toe? What happened to my toe? You don't want to know the reason that your family was broken at a young age. No, what happened to my toe? Was that broken? You kicked a brick wall when you were 6. Okay. All right. That's all. That's what I'm in it for, man. Let's hear yours. What are you asking at the gates, babe?
Am I too early for the Judy Garland concert?
Wait.
Am I too early for the Judy Garland concert?
2D Garland is what I heard, and I know everybody heard something else, but I don't know anything about anything. 2D Garland. Tootie? God, I feel stupid.
Am I too early for the Judy Garland concert?
I can't hear anything. Just take my life.
My question to the Lord would be in Super Bowl 43, did Santonio Holmes actually have 2 feet down?
Swear to God.
Triumphing the Steelers over the Cardinals? Because only the Lord knows the answer to that question. And the answer better be no, he only had 1 foot down.
I swear.
Or I'm going downstairs to the fiery pits. I'll take my answer off the air.
Yo. Hey. Hot take? Real take? I don't think he did. But in the replay, okay, no, he got 1 foot down in the replay for sure, but I think he got pushed out before that second one hit because he didn't get up like he just won the game. I've been in a situation where in a real game, I went to dive for a ball. It clearly hit the ground. And I acted like it didn't, and the ref bought it. I was like, I hit the ground. No, he saw that. Hey, fake it till you make it. I don't think he got 2 feet down. There's no way, dog.
So my question is, how many FBOYs are up here? And do they have special wings so we can stay away from them? Because look, we're not doing what we did on Earth up here in heaven. Too ghetto, okay?
Old ratchet section of heaven. There's definitely all F-boys go to heaven. Look, everybody's had that little portion of their life where they're kind of a piece of shit. You gotta learn, baby. How you gonna know if you don't do it? How you gonna know if you don't know? Experience, man. Seniors, stand up. Everybody's had a little F-boy in them at some point. And you can't tell me you haven't. And if you say you haven't, that means you're the biggest one of all time. You live and you learn, babe. Okay, I never had a hoe phase. Okay. What are we really talking about here? Yeah, you did. You're just ashamed to admit it. Nah, you're up there. Unless you're a real piece of trash. You know what I mean? Unless you're like a serial cheat guy. I don't know how F-boys find the time. That's what I'm caught up on. Everybody does their F-boy thing, but yo, how do you talk to so many girls? I can't even talk to one. Who's got the time? You got to be kind of a loser. I promise. You're a player? Okay. You gotta have no job and you gotta be so smart. I'll say the same thing to a girl 95 times in a row. Oh my God. Can you imagine talking to 3 girls at one time? Keeping the story straight? Have I said that? Did I say that? Have I already said that? Did I tell her that? Bro. Oh my God. How do you do it? I don't know, maybe I'm overcomplicating it, but Jesus Christ. And how do you not feel guilty, you know? How do not even dating anyone seriously and talking to 2 different girls? I'm like, this is absolute. Who am I? What do I stand for? I can't do it. And I'm like, imagine if they knew. You know? I mean, yeah, I've talked to 2 girls at one time. But I'm like, I can't imagine if they knew. They'd be so disappointed in me. Not even affiliated with them at all. Not even dating. I don't know how you do it.
Does comfort and ease breed only ignorance and acceleration of novelty? Or can a society create access to ease and convenience without forfeiting morals and virtue? So anyway, I just want to know why women squirt.
I knew, dude, I lost faith in it so many times. I'm like, I hope he does something. Can we start leaving all the voice messages like that where you're like, what? And then it's at the end. It's time for prank voice messages. I don't know. Can I be real quick? It's just pee. And we know that. We know that's not breaking news. We know. Because I've been in a situation and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way this is that. There's no way. And I remember asking the girl, what is going on? And she looked me dead in the eyes and she goes, I think I just peed. And I'm like, there it is. There it is. Well, I'm in a laundry room. You know, you're in the weirdest place when anything happens. God damn. What are we doing in here? You can hear birds chirping. We're in an apartment made for one person. 17 people in there. I'm in a laundry room. You just peed all over my hand. I love you.
I was always asked why, like, humans only tell about people that, like, will never love them back. Because it puts us through, like, so much men's pain and, like, suffering. It's, no. Kind of thing, I don't know. I would definitely have it like that. Anything about, like, love and why, and, like, how it works, and all that. It's a pretty interesting question.
Oh, I forgot to address at the beginning of the podcast that I let all the mice leave voice messages this week. And this must be one of them. This must be one of the gerbils I contacted.
Why, like, humans only tell about people that, like, will never love them back. Because it puts us through, like, so much men's pain and, like, suffering. It's, no. Kind of thing, I don't know. I would definitely have it like that. Anything about, like, love and why, and, like, how it works, and all that. It's a pretty interesting question.
Yeah. I think they asked where their house was, and there's just a little hole in the baseboard normally. And I mean, usually I think there's cheese in there. What we used to do is we'd put crackers with peanut butter on them because we didn't know if you guys like cheese or not. And a lot of times we didn't have cheese when we were trying to feed you guys. So if you really want to know, yeah, we put crackers and peanut butter on traps. And you guys are always in our laundry room. I think it's because it's warm in there. And we put them behind like our shoes and stuff like that because you guys went in our shoe. We'd put mouse traps with peanut butter in our shoes that we weren't wearing because we thought you like burrowed in there. And then they'd snap your heads and we'd throw you off. We'd throw you in the dumpster. But yeah, that's how we got you. Thanks for asking.
If I was at the gates of heaven and I had one question, I'd probably pull up kind of like a reverse situation of like the troll under the bridge. And I'd pull up and I'd be like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And that would be my one question. Thank you.
Then you end that with a type shit. Bro, I think God would be pretty cool about it, you know? Like when I picture God, I just picture him like the realest dude. Like he's not up there. Like I think he's rolling his eyes a lot. You know, and I think he's up there with his homies. He's up there with all the saints that you like pray to for certain things, you know? St. Anthony up there getting worked, dog. God's up there like, yo, St. Anthony, we need you again. He lost his phone. He's praying to you. St. Anthony's the guy you pray to when you lose something. Bro, he works all hours of the day. St. Anthony up there grinding. St. Anthony up there like, Jesus Christ. His wallet? I thought he air tagged. All right. Find this shit. I'm up there wearing St. Anthony out. Wearing him out. Jesus. How do you lose crutches? He left him behind the door. He had another behind the door. All right. I guess we'll play hot and cold again. But I think God's rolling his eyes a lot, dog. Because I used to pray, bro. I used to pray for some things that just weren't even acceptable. You ever just be wishing? You ever just like, God, I hope she likes me. God dang. I hope she, hey, me every night, 3rd through 6th grade. And dear Lord, please make Jessica Hadley think I'm hot. Bro, I prayed to be shorter. God had to be like, you're so dumb, dog. Like, what if he was just doing it? Like, all right. He might have. I could be 6'4" right now, but I prayed every night for 2 years to be shorter because I wanted to be cuter standing next to my girlfriend. I swear to God. And she wasn't even my girlfriend. I thought I was too taller than her. And I was like, this just doesn't look right. You know, your girlfriend should be a head shorter than you is like what I thought, the blueprint. She was way shorter than me. I was like, make me shorter. Not even make her taller. It was just make me shorter. I'll take one for the team, but we got to look good at the football game this weekend. We got to look good at the Roncalli game. I don't want somebody to make fun of me. Up there wishing, dude. And God would be like, dog, next. You know what I mean? If God, almost called him dog. And how do we not do that more? God backwards is dog, and we're not talking about that? That's like the only thing I thought about growing up. That God backwards is dog. I'm like, is it just me? Every song? We're not slipping dog in there just for fun? I've never even heard anybody else like recognize that that's funny. Glory to dog in the highest, sing glory to dog. And you're just picturing a dog like, you know, with like a halo and stuff. Nobody? All right. Okay. Fine. It's not the funniest thing in the world. How, like, it's just so right there, you know? Pray to God. And by the way, backwards God is dog. One of the funniest things you've ever seen in your life. A dog. Glory to dog in the highest. You're not picturing a dog with like a priest outfit on? Up there, breaking bread. Lamb of dog, you take away the sins of the world. And he just has a dog face with the robe on, holding the body of Christ above his head. And we're not. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Why'd you have to kill my grandpa, man? He was like sick dude.
See, like I'm so dumb that I believe it.
Bring him back, maybe.
Oh,
like,
I thought he was talking to me.
Why?
It just be like that, bro. You know? When it's time, it's time. You can't control that. You really can't. That's how I deal with death anyway. And it might be a little too harsh. Every time. And it's happened before, like a girl you're dating or like a girl you like. It's like, my grandma died. And you're like, all right. As a guy, you really gotta, like, you got to be ready to comfort. And that's where I am not a good boyfriend. Dude, because my mentality when it comes to comforting is next play is your best play. I just turned into a football coach. Take the E out of emotion. Pick it up, skip, next play. Oh my God, my grandma just died. I'm like, short memory, babe. Let's go. What's crying gonna do? Instead of getting into your feelings, how about this? Get in your bag. We're wasting time here. She's up there now. She's up there. You got a guardian angel. Let's go. How about this? We're lucky she's up there. Huh? How about that, man? My grandpa died too. Hats off, take a knee. Let's go. Short memory. My grandma died. Lock in. What would she want you to do? If your grandma could come back and say one thing, what would she say to you? Lock in.
So my question would be is why did they discontinue Rice Krispie Treat cereals? They were so good.
Oh, it's
little
true.
Marshmallow clusters
Don't get me started
mixed with rice. And it was just amazing. And then they stopped it. It's an important question. There's a lot I could ask, but that seems to be at the top of the list. That's all I got.
It's so true, man. There's just some things that they take away that, like, I feel like I'm a girl after I get broken up with, You break up with a girl, I got all the girl has all these questions, Rice Krispie Treats. They cancel them for good. Take them off the shelves. No questions. They ghosted us. And now I'm like the girl in the relationship. I'm like, I mean, we're done? We're done. Just like that. All we did, all that stuff we did, all those times we had. Remember? Me and you. You were there on my birthday. You were my best present. You were there on those summer mornings. Crisscross applesauce when you were building the Lego stadium. You were there. Hey, you're the reason I woke up. And now you're just gone. I need closure. Where'd you go? And you know what? You tried to come back and you weren't the same. What happened to the old you? Huh? What happened? You changed everything. You're so different now. The Rice Krispie Treats I used to know? Purple box. Couldn't wait to see each other. Now you're gone? You're gone. Just like that. Out of my life. And you don't even care. Now I get it. Like when girls do that after relationships, I'm like, oh my Lord. Did you guys just invent like what is closure? And now when you put it in Rice Krispie Treats terms, I'm like, I got a lot of questions. And you know what, Rice Krispie Treats? If I could talk to you in my car until 5 a.m. with tears running down my face, I'd cry so hard to know the truth. I just want to know. You ever doing that last talk with a girl? Ooh, you don't know how to act in the car? It's always in the car. I'm always trying to do it in the car so I can leave, you know what I mean? Because God dang, an old girlfriend, I said, she's like, we need to talk. And I was like, oh my God, we've been talking. There's nothing else to talk about. You know, when you're breaking up with a girl and it's just like, what do we? I'm always like, all right, I'll pull up outside your house. And she's like, no, come in. And I'm like, oh, God, there's no way I'm not going to spend the night. And you're crying with her and stuff. And you're crying so hard, dude. Your face hurts for so long. What are we? Literally, what are we doing? Oh my God. Like, well, like, that's me to Rice Krispie treats. Just why? Hey, why did you waste all my time? Start doing those weird things. Kind of fake crying. We can make it work. You start checking, dude. You start going to other stores, seeing if it's there. That's like when you pass a girl's house you used to date. She's not there. But she's over here. I bet she's over at. Bet she's just available online only. I still look for Rice Krispie treats. Just in case, you know, what if they like had like some like what do they call it when they like release a shoe? Flash sale? Nah, it can't be a flash sale. It sounds too cheap. I forget what they, but they used to restock Nike's website and just put the hardest J's on there, like, and not tell anybody. And then word would get around. They'd be gone in 10 seconds. And sometimes I walk into Kroger and I'm like, what if they did like a surprise drop? Just want Rice Krispie treats back so bad, man. The one that got away.
So my question for you is, why do all groomsmen gifts suck? Because like a year ago for my wedding, I Googled best gifts to give my groomsmen. Mm-hmm. And the top answers that came up were for things like lighters, whiskey, and pocket knives, which I just need my groomsmen to stand up at an altar, not kill a rival gang leader. Yeah, it just confused me because all my groomsmen are like millennial dudes. And based on their suggestions, I'm thinking to myself, like, what, is everybody else just like best friends with the cast of Yellowstone?
Dude. A craftsman. The original idea. Jokes embedded? That's a voice message, my friends. So true. I think I've gone to 19 of my friends' weddings. I might have 18 flasks with my initials engraved on the front. How many flasks do I need? How many flasks do I need? Got a baseball bat at one of them. Name engraved on it. And you know what the first thing I thought? If somebody breaks in my house, yo, I'm good. What am I doing? I don't know where that, dude, I have no idea where that is. Hey, another one of my homies, an axe. Guy groomsman gifts. It's so true. You in the mob? What's next? Hey, man, thanks for being a part of my wedding. Here's a crowbar. Just give me a loaded gun. Hey, bro. I really appreciate you doing this, man. Here's a sawed-off shotgun. Yo. I don't know. I think that's why you don't get married when you're young. Hey. Thanks for coming to my wedding, bro. Here's a duffel bag. Yep, a duffel bag. Gotten that one before. Thanks. You have $300 to your name. It's all good, dog. Just keep it. I don't need the this is what guy groomsmen gifts remind me of. You know, when there was like a Christmas toy sale at your elementary school or middle school, really your elementary school, and you like went down there and you bought like 4 things for $1 and you gave one of them to your parents and stuff. Like you gave your parents like a magnet. You gave your parent, it's like an ornament. It's all crap. Because you're 10 and you don't have any money. And you got to give your parents a gift. So your school's like, let's do this like toy sale thing. So dumb, man. Hey, new rule. Espresso golden rule. Get married when you're 40. At the least. At least 40. Minimum age requirement for marriage. Why don't we have that? People are out here, I swear, girls think they're going to get married when they're 21 and they're stone cold set on it. Whew. I don't even know the months. Still. 24. I'm ready to get married. I didn't figure out how to make eggs till 5 years ago. Eggs. Why is everybody so sure about everything? It's crazy to me. How are you so sure? How do you? That's the thing about me, bro. I'm always thinking, what if so you're gonna get married and you didn't even like look around outside of the city or anything? The same high school? And you're sure about it? Like nothing else? You're not even going to all right. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'll take a flask. I'll see you there. Hey, when I get married, I promise to God, I'm not going to get married, but when I do, 3 groomsmen, maybe? I don't know. Probably PlayStations. Just PlayStation, how about that? Jordans. Just something that like someone would actually like down the road. For the love of God.
First question when I get to heaven would probably be pretty shallow. I would say I would ask if any girls in my high school had a crush on me.
There we go.
I probably could have got with, but I never did. So,
good
I'd
call.
ask that, and then maybe I'd ask about the 2012 Cincinnati Reds playoff run. If they didn't lose Game 5 to the San Francisco Giants, would they have won the World Series? That's probably my 2 questions.
Pretty good, dude.
And then I don't know.
God dang it. I love this guy, man. It's just it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Bread and butter questions. Clinic. Guy's putting on a clinic, bro. The age-old answer. Who liked me? Would I even want to know? That question's so dangerous. I might not even want to go down that road, you know? She liked me? Oh my God, we could have got married when we were 24. She liked me for real? She liked me and didn't say anything. That is so crazy. I'll never be the guy either, you know? Shoot your shot. Who the hell? Dude, that's too embarrassing. I've tried it too many times and failed. Like, I'm dead wrong. Like, if you like me enough to tell me, that means so much. Like, that means, because I will never. I could be in love with you. I would just look right at my phone. No, you only live once. You need to like say that. You never know. It's never that deep. Like, wow, there's a girl in college that I was absolutely head over heels for. She would never know. Oh, God. Oh, I knew it. I knew it from the minute I saw her handwriting. I was like, yo, okay. Holy shit. I love you. But I'm going to keep it all bottled up. In 15 years, I'm going to say it on a podcast. But that's true. That's a good one. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about the girl I fell in love with and never told. Had a chance. You always have the chance. You always remember. Oh, yeah, I could have said something. That one never did. I didn't know what to say. I was walking by her and there was like goose shit everywhere. And I was honestly going to be like, either like step over one and be like, this is crazy, or just don't say anything. Didn't say a word. Honestly, she didn't even look at me. So I was like, okay, good. Okay, good. Let's just keep that where it is. Yeah, what happened when your team lost, and did that one girl like me that one time? Yep. Gonna cry.
It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you.
Words can't.
Shit, this thing's fucking on. What up, B? It's your boy, Mr. Water.
Drip.
If I'm sitting at the pearly freaking gates,
Drip.
and I'm thinking,
Drip.
God, how many times have I sang in perfect pitch? But I got to think of another question because the line behind me is getting a little antsy.
Mm-hmm.
I got to know. And this is really, I got to know.
Feel you.
How many beers have I had my entire life?
Yo, see that one
I'm
right
gonna
there.
guess
Stats.
12,000? I mean, is that crazy?
I would love to know that stuff.
I think that's spot freaking on. Love you, brother. Fuck.
For the thumbnail, you know? Who knows? I want the life stats bad. I saw a book one time that had it. I think I was in 7th grade, went to my friend's house in Michigan. Coolest house ever. God dang. You know when somebody has a cool house, do they know that they have the coolest house ever? Like they never like act like it. But if I was a kid and I had the coolest house ever, I'd be like, yo, dog, you got to come over to my crib. I'm talking about a triangle house. By itself. A triangle house. And not just one. There was another one next to it that was their garage, and it was a triangle house. And they had a pool. And the stairs in the house were circle staircases. I walked in there like, is this Dexter's Laboratory? The best snacks. Basement. Video games. Coke. Mountain Dew. Nice ass mom. Couldn't wait to see ya. My dad's coming home. Oh no. You know when somebody's dad's coming home here, I was like, geez, the party's over. Brought pizza. Funniest guy in the house. Out funnied everybody. Older brother, kind of scared of him. Respected me. I was like, oh, I thought you were going to clown me, but you like actually like kind of like, you kind of like me? Oh my God. Unbelievable. We're in his room. Of course, dude. Of course his room, like, I love a room that has like a wall that's like, you know what I mean? God, that's so sick. It's like supposed to be a nook or something. the whole wall of the whole one of the walls is like a window. You're like, how the, and you sleep in here? I'm like, this is Hey Arnold's room, dog. And this is like where you hang out. And like you study in here? Like, every time I ever like got a room, I'd be like, okay, this is how we're gonna set this up if a girl ever comes in here and I'm gonna watch a movie with her. Like that was my whole entire life plan. We're moving to a new house. Okay, bet. If a girl ever comes over here and we watch a movie in my room, this is where the TV's gonna be. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there because my whole life, dude. All I thought about. Probably a problem. Definitely a problem. That was the first thing I was thinking about when moving into a new house. Is that what everybody's thinking about? We get a new house. I'm like, where's the basketball hoop going to be? And if a girl comes over, like, how are we going to do that? My mom's not going to let any girls come over, but like, dude, I used to beg my mom, please. I remember she clowned me one time. I remember I came out of the shower with just a towel on. Looked her in the eye. She's like, well, what's going on? I was like, Hannah broke up with me. She's like, oh. Lock in. Take the E out of emotion. Next play is your best play. Short memory. Get out of your feelings. Get in your bag. That's how we deal with it, baby. Snapped right out of it. Doing wasting time. Come on, dog. What are you doing? Get knocked down 7, get up 8, man. Hats off, bring it up. Yeah, I want the life stats, bro. I want peanut butter. I want how much peanut. I want to see it all too. You know how they like show this many stadiums can fit inside the track of the Indy 500. I want like visualizations of that. Like, God, don't cut me short here. When I ask you a question, I want reports. Like, I don't want to know like, hey, you had this many gallons of peanut butter. I want to like see it. You got to be thorough with me, God. Like, come on. Show your work. You're up there keeping track of everything. I don't know. You're at a desk with glasses on with a notepad. Like, you got a bunch of angels working for you. I know you do. Show your work, babe. If I had 2,000 gallons of peanut butter, I want to see each gallon, print it off in color. I want to know, like, the calories. I want to know which brand. Like, break it down for me, God. Crunchy, smooth. Skippy, Peter Pan, Jif. Let's go. That one kind I used to get with the crunched up cookies in it. Miscellaneous peanut butter. How many of that was on peanut butter and jellies? How many of that was in Reese's? Like, I need all that stuff, bro. That would be the only thing I would read ever. Just how much peanut butter I've had. And I want that for everything. Like, and I want the average. Like, how come every time I'm reading a report for something, it's the most boring thing ever? Like, how come I can't read a report about like something cool ever once? I want to know where I stack up against top peanut butter eaters. Yeah, my friends. Like, where are we at? Oh my God, he liked peanut butter that. He ate more peanut butter than me? There's no way. You call him? Bro, did you see the peanut butter stats? I'm gonna get you. I'm coming this year. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, you're still there? What do you do? Oh, yeah, I can't hear you. What? Oh, you got a PB&J in your mouth? Like that. Every time I read the average for the amount of anything, I'm like, what? Why does this have to be about the Dow Jones? How much peanut butter have I had? Point blank. Come on. And how much fat did I gain from it and stuff like that? Like, what was it really doing to me? That's all I want to know, man.
What up? So what am I asking at the gates of heaven? I don't know. Probably some dumb shit. Like,
there we go.
Who would win in a four-way fight between Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or Steven Seagal? And that only came across my mind is because on Valentine's Day night, my wife, of course, went to bed early with my son, and I didn't get any. And I watched 2 Van Damme movies back to back.
With them?
So these are the questions guys want answered.
It only makes sense, dog. And that's the kind of stuff I watch before bed on TikTok, honestly. The amount of times I've seen Rambo fight the Terminator, like Mortal Kombat style. Rambo wins, by the way. That's something I'll never forget. The reasons why just guys can't date girls. Because I would never watch that with a girl next to me. Hey, babe, can you give me a sec? Babe, can you give me a sec? Finish him. Oh! 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 Come on! Not fair! What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, Pookie Butt? That voice you use with a girl in bed that no one's ever heard before? Bro, no, don't get me started because I'm the guy that'll do it. All it takes is a girl to do the baby voice just once. Do they know what they're doing when they do that? Like, imagine being the guy doing baby voice first to the girl. There's no way has that ever happened in the history of baby voice. Girl hits me with a baby voice, I'm in. And you never see it coming. You're like, is this? I wonder if this is a girl that would do that. And then all of a sudden, you got a new language with her. The amount of times I called my ex-girlfriend fishy. Oh, God. If a girl said the only way you can talk to me for the rest of your life is baby voice, I'd say, where do I sign up? I'll let you talk to me in a baby voice for the rest of my life. You're like literally cringe. Just what I prefer, babe. Never forget when my friend caught me talking to my girlfriend on the phone using baby voice. And he turned around and he goes, is that you talking like that? I was like, you can't lie after that. What am I going to say? Nah, bro. How do you recover from that? How do you play that off? God, what a miserable moment in my life when my best friend, my dog, he probably lost so much respect for me. Bro, was that you talking like that? Right next to his ear? And I was like, I'm good. God, I miss it. Wow. Yeah. That's got to be kind of cool having a son sometimes. And I think the reason a lot of guys I can't wait to have a son is so they can relive through him, you know?
Through him, with him, in him. In the name of the Holy Spirit. For the glory and God of your power. What the hell?
You know, whatever they say. Dude, I've been to church 40 billion times. I don't know one thing. God dang it. Anybody else in that camp? I've been waiting to find my people for way too long now. And it's not even by choice. I just go in there and in my head the whole time it's just da 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 back streets back ba 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 no 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 no. Little John and the East Side Boys, we all like to see ass and titty. So bring your head over here, ho, and let me see you get low. Oh, we're doing peace?
I trunk up the dude to the south and the north. Boys talking about I got them diamonds in my mouth.
All right, so like how much longer till we kneel? Oh, we're kneeling. We are the youth of the nation. Almost time to go. We getting the bread? Hey, we leaving after communion? Bad. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna change out of this shit. Alright, cool. Gotta see the priest at the end. I'm gonna give him a nod. Hey, good mass, big guy. Type shit. We leave. And that's church for me. And it's church for me every time I've ever gone. Oh, God. We used to do this thing at the end of church where if you repeat something that the priest said back to the priest, he'd give you a gummy worm. So he'd be like in the where you walk into the church. God, I should know that terminology. It's like the narthex or the anthrax or something. You know what I'm saying? You walk in, and there's like the atrium part of the church, and then you go into the church. But in that little part, people would be like, "Oh my God, so good to see you! Oh my God, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, my son. Yes. My son. Oh my God, he just had his first communion. Oh, okay. Yes. That's so funny because he'll be in the same class as my son. Yeah. Always a mom like that, way too much lipstick on. But father would be holding it down with a bowl of gummy worms. I don't know how he had so many. But you got to go up to him and repeat one thing he said during church and you get a gummy worm. And I was like, boy, if I do one thing. And sometimes I would even be like, I don't even want the gummy worm, not worth it. I don't even care really. Like, have your gummy worm. All the kids would be all around them. When you talked about Joseph and he you know, they're like when they're talking to like somebody important, they're like touching themselves and stuff. Why do kids do that? Me still. I'm like, get your hands off your crotch. Get your hand off your dick, Andrew. You're 7, but let's man up. Have some composure. Who do you think he is? Justin Timberlake? Jesus Christ. This isn't Mariah Carey, big dog. Have some poise. Okay, you talked about Simon and...
Here you go. Great memory. Yeah, that kid's got a bright future.
And I'd go up there and be like, and I swear, because I'd try to cheat, and I'd be like, yo, Amory, do you know anything? And my older sister would be like, you should have listened. And then I'd be like, God damn it. Then I'd be like, yo, Tony, did he say anything? And I think her and my sister were in on a thing where they would just make stuff up and tell me. And I'd go up there and be like, yo, when you were talking about the headless horseman, That really meant a lot to me. And he'd be like, dude, shit. Well, gonna get held back, but here's a green and yellow one because nobody else wanted that one. Bro's talking about the headless horseman and shit. Oh, your kid's dumb as hell. Here's a green and yellow gummy worm. The ones nobody wants. It had dust on it. It fell on the floor 4 times. Headless horseman in Ezekiel chapter. The headless horseman and in the chapter Mark McGuire, 3969. Kai gummy worm? Kai gummy worm? Kai have gummy worm? Kai? Kids always say Kai. Piss me off so bad. Kai have one? Shut up. Kai have one? I'll slap the shit out of you. Kai have one? You know, you have like snack time in like 4th grade. Kid next to me, smart as shit. Couldn't say anything to him because I always cheated off him. Kai have one? I was like, yeah, if I don't kill you first, here. Jesus Christ. Kai have one? A teddygram? Shut up. Always digging in the back of his mouth, you know? One of these kids. 97 on his history test, though. Kai have one? I'd be like, here, bro. Jesus Christ. Hate you so much, but thank you for passing me through 4th grade. You're the only reason I made it through 4th grade, homie. Kai have one? Kai? Kai have one? Hey. Kai have one? I'll kill you. Ah! Take them all. Take them all. Just shut up forever. Here. Shut up for the rest of time. Bye. Kai? Kai have one? I'm going to die. Cringe moment of the week. You mean like your whole life? LOL? You mean like your whole life? Lol? Does anybody else read LOL out loud? God, I do every time. And I say it too. Like no matter what. I've never once in my life read LOL after somebody says it. It's always, oh my God, seriously, lol? You can't tell me you read, oh my God, seriously, LOL? You're LOL, dude, every time. Lol. You're like so weird, lol. That's like, oh my God, you're psycho, lol. Lol, 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 lol. Bunch of LOLs in a row. You can't tell me you're reading LOL out of that. Oh my God? Yes, you're reading oh my God. But LOL? No way, lol. That's what that is. And you can't tell me you don't do that. Everybody does that. You're so crazy, lol. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, cringe moment of the week. Lol. Cringe. And no one's ever said it either. No one's ever said it, but they've always thought it, right? No. You think you're like the first one to say it, lol? You think you're the first one to say that, lol? You think you're the first one to recognize that and put that into words, lol? Lol. LMAO, you also look at those as individual letters like you should, but LOL? I'm sorry, but that's lol. Lol. That's lol. Lol. All right. Cringe moment of the week. I'm just going to be very straightforward for this one. Spent the night with a girl. It wasn't great. Like, we didn't do it, but like the whole situation, the chemistry was kind of like, felt a little like forced or something. I was like, I don't know, this is kind of weird, but like, I'm still gonna like, I'm not gonna be like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like, I'm not going to tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying in the game and we're going to make this work. That's every time. You know what I'm talking about if you're a guy. I'm like, this doesn't really feel right, honestly. But I'm going to stay in the game and I'm going to make sure you're like comfortable and like we're just, you know. We got to do what we got to do around here. The next morning, I was like, okay, I have roommates. We, you know, everybody, we had a good time last night. We were just like in our living room, just being idiots up till like 4 a.m., you know, there's other people that it's like, and then you wake up in the morning and you have to like, girls love doing this. You go back to where you were before you went your separate ways. And it's a big like, oh my God, let's rehash your whole entire night, lol. And you're like, oh, and as a guy, you're like, I hate this shit. As a guy, it's your worst nightmare because you're like, I don't even know. Like, I don't want to really talk about it. I really just want to lock in. I really want to play the next play, make it my best play. I want to get in my bag. I want to start fresh. I want to control what I can control. But girls like to, oh, wait, remember hold on, wait, lol, remember, hold on, wait, he said, wait, you guys, wait. And you're like, I don't want to do any of this. And the whole time that was happening, before I went to bed the night before, I was like, okay, here's a contact case. Because I knew she wore contacts. Here's a toothbrush. I got an extra toothbrush. Like I was like, you know, because you don't want to wake up with contacts in your eye, like all that kind of stuff. I was like, we got to get ready for bed. Am I the only guy that does that? I'm always like getting ready for dude. If I was gonna pass away, I'd have to brush my teeth and take my contacts out before it. If someone was waterboarding me, I'd be like, hold up, bro. I got to take my contacts out and brush my teeth and like floss before we do any of this. But I was like doing all that. We go to sleep. We wake up. We're talking about the night before. But before we get in the, wait, oh my God, wait, you did that? Wait, we have to rehash our whole entire, before we did that, I put my contacts back in. She put her contacts back in. And we're just chilling in the living room. And going through all this and like, it's awkward because I'm like, I don't even know if I should have done that. You know, like damn. Now everybody like knows. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. And the whole time I'm going through that, like, let's just play the next play in my head. And while as I'm trying to play the next play, homegirl's like, so you guys what'd you do? And we're like, oh my God, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. And then homegirl, who I spent the night with in my bed, taps me on the shoulder and goes, yo, I think you have my contacts in. Got up, oh, hey, let's do it, and put her contacts in. She put my contacts in. So we're just sitting there for like 25 minutes, like, God damn, kind of hated our lives. We both have each other's, and we both can't see shit. We both can't see anything. We're just like, dude, 25 minutes and I didn't even really think twice. I just thought I was having a bad contact day. I'm like, I just must... You know what? Just must not be my day. Every time I need to have a good day, my contacts always mess it up, you know? Oh, I got an audition. Big day. I always got one contact that doesn't want to cooperate. It's always slicing into my eye for the first 9 hours of the day. I'm like, yo, this is the day. I need you. And it's always the days I'm not doing a damn thing where my contacts are like, ready for action. Reporting for duty. So I'm sitting there like, man, my eyes must be like something happened. I probably have like an STD or something. The way I'm seeing right now, I got STD vision. Whatever the hell just happened. She's like, yo, I think you put my contacts in. I was like, I'm gonna break a window. I don't know. Tell me if you've ever done that one. But the night after you put homegirl's contacts in and she puts yours in and you're just chilling. I wouldn't have said a damn thing. That must have been her last pair. Dude. All right, let's do days. Thursday. Today, National Lash Day. Hey, was it just me? I'd be so bored and annoyed in class, which was so stupid. We'd be writing down all the notes from the teacher's PowerPoint, and I'd want to gouge my eyes out so bad that I would pick all the eyelashes out of my eyes. Just going at it. My eyelids like this, all class. 45 minutes. And I would just pixie dust them all over my paper. Eyebrows too. Good, dude. I just couldn't take it anymore. I just started ripping the hair out of my face. So bored, I was ripping the hair out of my face. Nose hair? Why not? Add to the pile, dude. Just on the loose leaf. Just my loose leaf paper in front of me would just be covered in hair. And I'd be like, I mean, this is what you got going on right now. If the teacher said anything, I'd be like, this is what you make me feel. Literally ripping my hair out of my eyelashes. And then, dude, I would get, my eyelashes be all puffy. Then for the next 2 weeks, I'd have like styes all over my eyelids. And people would be like, what happened? I'd be like, zoology was so boring. I just ripped all the hair out of my face. I would collect piles. I'd make a square. Just so bored. So bored, man. And then one girl was like, your eyelashes don't grow back. And I was like, oh my God. How do you figure that out? I'm like, how would I ever know that? Your eyelashes, once you pull your eyelashes out, they don't grow back. I'm like, I just pulled out 27 of my eyelashes last period. Shit. Now I got to get eyelash surgery. Jesus Christ. Got to get fake eyelashes now. I would be like trying hard to pull them out too. Like they don't grow back. I was like, I kind of thought my eyelashes were like the one thing I had going for me too. Friday. Muffin day. Hey. Never had a bad one. Think about all the muffins you've ever had. You ever had a bad one? No. And even if it was bad, you're like, still eat another. Those ones like your mom made that just weren't, it's muffins. Bottom kind of burnt. Give me 4. Dude, I would eat those till I suffocated. No milk. Dude, I would eat 4 muffins over the sink, and when I was gonna die, I'd kitchen sink faucet. Best thing I've ever had in my life. Man, if I could go back to the days where you could just go downstairs and your mom would have a pan full of muffins down there, I'd scoop them out with a spoon. Oh, scraping all the crap on the sides of the little like muffin pan thing. Oh, the blueberries were banging. Those were tough. They had to take 13 minutes to make. Boom. Throw them on top of the stove. Gone in 60 seconds. God, I'm not talking about the movie. She's cut. Fire. And then you have that one muffin that was the best one you've ever had. You never forget about that one either. Mm-hmm. Worst muffin you've ever had, best muffin you've ever had. Not a big difference, really. But that one time you had that muffin that like changed the game for you, you're like, oh, okay. And the top, you know, the top of that one muffin, it's like a $12 muffin. You're like, we'll see. I got it from a BP gas station right after school. My dad would always take me to the gas station. I don't know why. He's trying to buy my love or something. Because it was crazy, the things I was getting in there. Like, hold up, wait. When dad picks me up from school, we go to the gas station and we ball out. We ball out of control. And then I go to the college he works at and play basketball all day. And he helps me with homework. And low key, he was just lobbing me answers. Like, I think you got yourself a deal, man. Listening to Michael Jackson on the way there and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I could keep doing this probably. Bro, we'd go to BP and it'd be a blueberry muffin or a chocolate on chocolate. And the top would be so crispy, I would be in disbelief. You could peel the top off and it'd just be a muffin chip. Kind of crunchy. Warm, dude. The chocolate chips and the double chocolate muffin, melty. I was like, and you know, I'd get with them. Those Fritos honey barbecue twists. Fritos honey barbecue twists. And half the reason I got those, the bag was just way too tough to pass up. I was like, you ever pass something in the store and you're just like, can't explain it, but you I got a cup. I got a cup. Just had to pick them up. They're too tough. Different color bag. You give me an alternate bag of chip, I'm buying that. Yeah, chocolate chip muffin, honey barbecue twists. Probably a Snapple too. Come on, dog. Change my whole life. Eating muffin chips. Don't know what you're doing to me. Saturday. Sticky bun day. I don't know what came over my For You page. It might be bleeding into your guys too, but my whole life right now is controlled by cinnamon rolls, and I don't care. I kind of think that I mean, what's the number one dessert? What's it like real life? You're in a town hall meeting. You're the judge. What's the number one dessert? Who's going to what are we saying? You know, who's the guy with the loud mouth that lives on the corner is it's chocolate cake. You're like, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, everybody's all that. Oh, no, cheesecake. And you're like, whoa, okay. Now we're talking. Then a fight breaks out, you know, in the town hall meeting. People start like getting mad, pointing fingers. No! Well, all that kind of stuff. Where's cinnamon roll line up in there? We got brownie lady in the back. You should try my brownies. I'm just saying. Where's cinnamon roll guy? Because I think he's valuable. We gotta talk about cinnamon rolls a little. I don't even think they're on the radar, which is so crazy to say. There's no competitor. Yo. And that we're not doing it. We haven't even cracked the surface of cinnamon rolls. We got a donut place on every corner of the street. We got cupcake places whoa, okay. Like we just invented cupcakes or something. We got ice cream everywhere. We got cake places everywhere. There's only one place for cinnamon rolls. One place. You know what I'm talking about. Cinnabon. No competition. Can we get a rival? What's up? We're just going to let Cinnabon just... I'm not complaining. I love Cinnabon, but like, it's a monopoly. Bro, and they're A1 fire. You can't even come close to what that... We're talking about original recipes for KFC, the Big Mac sauce. What about Cinnabon's recipe? Who's going to crack the code on that? What are they doing over there, bro? I can't even make it 5 feet away from the store in the mall without my nose running. Dude, that's a real drug. And the way the rush of anger that came over me when I was at Cinnabon and I was like, "Can you do extra icing?" She goes, "Yeah." And she put the Cinnabons in the boxes. They come in like Big Mac boxes, you know, and they put them in the back. And she did it without putting extra icing on. It took everything in me not to climb over the counter and flip every table over in there. Hey, I'm like, "Hey, did you?" And I wanted to call her every name in the book. Hey, you little... I don't know if you heard because it's real loud in here. But if I didn't say it, could you put extra icing on those? Just bit my tongue. She slapped it on there. She slapped it on there like it was her last day at work. Like those guys, like those bricklayers put putty in between the bricks. Icing all over the box. On the sides of it. Like, you might as well just throw the whole... just dip the box in icing, too. She put them in a bag. The bag was soaked after the bag was soaking wet. Leaking. She's soaking wet. Bag had puddles all over it. You know, you get a bag of food, like, and it's not the best, healthiest food for you, obviously. And it just looks like it looks disgusting, but you know, whatever's in there is straight gas. Those cinnamon rolls were barking so loud at me, bro. Me and Logan went to Cinnabon. We had to eat them under a bridge outside. Dude, people were in cars watching us. Eating a cinnamon roll under a bridge because we couldn't wait. Oh my God. People honking. Parents covering people's eyes. Parents covering kids' eyes. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Not even using a fork, bro. Just hands still sticky from it. Had to bust it out under the bridge, yo. Couldn't take it anymore. All right, one more. Supermarket employee day. Hey, when worse comes to worse, you know, you can always just be a guy working at a grocery store and it doesn't seem too bad. I always think about that. I'm like, yo, if something happens, like something really bad happens, I can always just work here at the grocery store. I don't know how those people do it. You know, those people, you know, it's time to go to bed when you go to a grocery store and there's like 9,000 people stocking the aisles. You're like, you know, you go to a grocery store at like 3 a.m. You're like, Jesus Christ. You can't even walk through an aisle. You're like, you can't ask them anything. I just stock. I'm like, so you don't know where the soup is?
I stock. No, I stock. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Okay. Can't even give me a clue. Like, okay. I hate that. How come every time I got a question in a grocery store, the only guy I can find is like, sales rep. Yeah, I'm sales rep for Smirnoff. I'm like, dude, just tell me. I can't find the mustard. It's always a condiment. I'm like, God damn it, dude. Yeah, I just stocked the Wonder Bread. I'm like, where are the pickles? I know you know, bro. Dude, at one time it took me 30 minutes to find pickles in a store. Minute 25, dude. You should have seen my posture. I look like somebody just killed my entire family. I was pale. It looked like I saw my dog get hit by a Ford F-150. I was like, what's wrong? I just can't find the pickles. I don't want to talk about it. Took so long. I think I Googled it. I've done that before. You ever been so lost? Your patience so low in a store. Walmart, where are the thumbtacks? I'm like, I just can't, dude. I will not. I'm telling you, dude, that we should be able to yell stuff out in stores. Thumbtacks! G29! Okay. That's all we need to do. God dang. Thumbtacks! Hey, why don't you ask somebody? Hey, where are the thumbtacks? Oh, I'm sorry, I just stocked the Honey Nut Cheerios. Jesus Christ! Dude, I can't have shit around here. Can't do anything around here. All right. Wow. I love you guys, man. Great question, great answers. Creativity just shines through every time. I love you guys so much. Coach B quote of the week. Just fresh off the press. Ooh, I got 2 of them. Courage conquers all. Dare to be brave, and rewards will follow. God damn, he's right, though. You know? You just know when it's just right, bro. He's right. This just in. Be bold. We die of fear and thrive of confidence. I mean, lock in. Lock in, babe. Gonna be a wild ride, but we're going. See you guys next week.